Burnout is not just a buzzword, it's a real condition that affects many of us. We often associate it with feelings of exhaustion, cynicism, and a lack of accomplishment at work. But it's not just about work-related stress. Burnout can arise from an array of non-work-related stresses, too. It's a state of chronic physical and emotional exhaustion that can leave you feeling overwhelmed and unable to meet constant demands. The symptoms of burnout are wide-ranging, from pessimism and trouble sleeping to physical discomforts like stomach aches or headaches. It can even affect your immune system, leading to frequent illnesses. Some may experience weight gain, isolation, muscle pain, or resort to coping mechanisms like food, drugs, or alcohol. Recognizing burnout is crucial. If left unaddressed, it can have lasting physical and emotional consequences, affecting your overall well-being and quality of life. Now let's delve into some of the lesser-known signs that you might be experiencing burnout. Welcome to Wellness et al. The first 4 signs of burnout might surprise you. They're not always the blatant symptoms we often associate with stress or overwork. Instead, they can be subtle, creeping into our lives in ways we might not immediately recognize. Firstly, let's talk about pessimism. This isn't just about seeing the glass half empty. It can manifest as a general negativity towards your tasks, colleagues, or even life in general. You might find yourself constantly expecting the worst, or feeling that no matter what you do, it's never enough. Next, we have trouble sleeping. This isn't just about having a few restless nights. It's a consistent pattern of sleep disruption. You might find it hard to fall asleep, or you could be waking up in the wee hours, thoughts racing, unable to get back to sleep. This chronic sleep deprivation can affect your mood, energy, and overall health. The third sign is physical discomfort, specifically in the form of stomach aches or headaches. These are not just your run-of-the-mill aches and pains. They persist, often showing up alongside stressful situations or demanding tasks. And they might not respond to the usual remedies, a sign that your body is trying to communicate something more serious. Lastly, let's talk about lowered immunity. If you've been catching colds more frequently, or it takes you longer to recover from minor illnesses, it might be a sign that your immune system is under strain. Stress and exhaustion can take a toll on your body's defense mechanisms, making you more susceptible to illness. If you've been experiencing any of these symptoms, it might be time to take a closer look at your mental health. Remember, acknowledging these signs is the first step towards addressing burnout. The journey to wellness often begins with understanding the signals our bodies and minds are sending us. Let's continue with the next 4 unusual signs of burnout. Our 5th sign of burnout to look out for is unexpected weight gain. This can occur when you're in a state of chronic stress and your body goes into survival mode, storing extra energy in case it needs it. This can lead to increased appetite and a preference for high-calorie, high-sugar foods. Next, we have isolation. When experiencing burnout, you may find yourself withdrawing from family, friends, and activities you once enjoyed. This can be due to a lack of energy or motivation, or it may be a way of trying to cope with the overwhelming demands on your time and attention. The 7th sign to be aware of is muscle pain. Chronic stress can lead to physical discomfort, such as headaches, backaches, or general muscle tension. This is because when you're stressed, your muscles may tense up to protect themselves from injury. If you're constantly under stress, your muscles may not get the chance to relax, leading to persistent aches and pains. Lastly, using food, drugs, or alcohol to cope can be a sign of burnout. These substances may provide a temporary relief from stress and can become a go-to coping mechanism. This might manifest as eating comfort food after a stressful day, relying on caffeine to stay awake, or using alcohol or drugs to numb feelings of stress and anxiety. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards managing burnout. It's important to remember that burnout isn't a sign of weakness, but a signal that something in your life needs to change. Paying attention to these unusual signs can help you take action early, reducing the impact of burnout on your physical and emotional well-being. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Reach out to healthcare professionals or trusted individuals in your life if you're experiencing these or any other signs of burnout. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards managing burnout. Addressing burnout is not an overnight process, but understanding the signs is a step in the right direction. Let's take a moment to recap. We've discussed 8 unusual signs of burnout. These include pessimism, trouble sleeping, stomach aches or headaches, lowered immunity, weight gain, isolation, muscle pain, and using food, drugs, or alcohol to cope. Each of these is a silent cry for help, a sign that the body and mind are under stress. These signs are often overlooked, mistaken as mere inconveniences or temporary setbacks. But remember, they are your body's way of alerting you to a deeper issue, an imbalance that needs to be addressed. It's crucial to recognize these signs and seek professional help if you're experiencing them. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of strength, courage, and self-awareness. What are your thoughts? Have you experienced any of these signs? Leave a comment below and remember to like and subscribe to Wellness et al. for more health and wellness content.